Yep.
Welcome back to some more The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Stat.
Okay, I'll open
So,
the chest.
homie, so, like, I'm in this thing, it's called, I don't want to get, like, too real, because people come to watch these shows to, like, escape
Chill.
the stresses of their life. But I'm in this thing called IB, you see. It's this high school program, and you gotta do all these projects and stuff, and it's very demanding, and blah, blah, blah. I'm not getting into that. What I'm going to get into is that we have to do this project called a further oral activity, and literally the teacher was the only one to make a comment on how that sounds dirty. No one else was really... He was the one that brought it up. But anyway, so our topic was 9/11, so we did something about 9/11, and my group was like, it was pretty good, but like this one kid in a different
9/11
class
was good.
No, our presentation was pretty good. So like one person like skipped some of their lines because what?
Oh, what? I didn't know soldiers could pop out of.
He is roast. He said his was about 9/11 jokes, but it wasn't well prepared and it came across kind of offensive. And I said, "Oh, how did you score?" And he's like, "Not well."
Now I'm gonna die.
But like,
Oh.
I think it's.
They planted
Oh look,
a bomb.
that beeping isn't gonna end, by the way, until you
I
get
know.
some more health. Yeah, but like I think it's a bold move to do, because the idea is to further explore the topic, and I think it's to show understanding. It's a very bold move to talk, 9/11. I mean, to talk about jokes. Run, dead. Did you see his eye? 2 deaths. Put it on the death counter that I won't edit in.
Do not save and continue.
That should stop being a joke that I don't edit.
Start from Sanctuary, obs.
You mean, okay, so... Oh.
In the confession room.
Stop. No more. If that joke happens again, we're done. We're 2 minutes in, we're done, I don't care. So anyway, so we're reading this play. It's famous, it's called A Doll's House.
Adolfo.
It was... I'll get into that after this. But, it was written in 1879, and it wasn't really all that racist. It was really sexist, because the play centered around a woman, and it was supposed to be like a women's rights exploratory kind of thing, because the author was a progressive man, and he was smart, and he was a good writer, and yada yada yada. But he tells the main male character, who's not the main character, the woman is the main character, his wife. And he says, why do you knit? You should embroider instead. Knitting is... Why do you knit? It's so Chinese. Hey, man, that's like old racism. Like, don't even laugh. That is like N-word level. It isn't, but like... Still... and it caught me off guard, and I laughed in the middle of class. I was like that one kid that laughed at the racist joke.
Oh.
I didn't laugh that loud, but like I definitely was the kid that laughed. So like, no, you know what? Sometimes is even worse.
No.
Like after something like
Not
that,
the bee!
after something like that happens. Like it's like a little bit after, I would just run. So you don't really, it's just like a little bit after, so you don't notice. But you like you think when it's not related to anything, it's not that big a deal. But when you it looks like he killed you.
Yeah, and I...
When you just laugh out loud, are you supposed to be here? When you just laugh like quietly to yourself, but the room is like dead quiet. So, like, it doesn't help you at all. You get very nice.
Oh, well, it's gone forever.
It's amazing how much more, like, subtext this game has, because it's on... I don't know if subtext is the right word, but, like, how much more personality jumps out at you with this game as opposed to with... Yeah, no, it's the game's telling you not to do it. Like, the original Legend of Zelda...
Oh, you mean clues?
The original Legend of Zelda was just like, do it. Just like, save the world, bitch.
We'll give you no hints as to where it is either.
Yeah, you need to, like, burn a specific bush to find the last dungeon, you know? Anyway. Yeah, what was I talking... What was I talking about? Ben, don't. Why is that even there? Oh, you could probably fish. Yeah, I don't know. Just, like, it's like, sometimes it's even worse when you laugh. Like, when you laugh at, like, what seemingly nothing in the middle of class while it's super quiet.
Oh, yeah, dude, that happens to me all the time. Because I browse
Ben,
memes.
stop, you can't. How many classes do you browse Meme Droid in? I'm afraid to ask this question.
I'm only, like, 2.
Bro, you're getting roasted. You realize when you charge your sword, you can't deflect arrows, right? 3 deaths. Put it on the counter.
And there isn't gonna be no counter because you're a lazy fuck.
Well, I mean, what do you do for this channel? I bought a pretty... Alright. I bought a microphone that's pretty expensive. Capture card's pretty expensive.
This was all your venture, man.
You're like, I'm just here eating the free food. And I'm like, there isn't any free food. He's like, what did I just eat? Anyway, just like laughing in the middle of class, especially when there's like something I can't get what I want to say. You know, I'm just gonna cut it off. Let's talk about we have a friend named Josh. He's been on DLC Quest and nothing else, but he's a cool guy. You know, whatever. So in Spanish, they had to pick names, right? They had to pick names. Which isn't something I did in my Spanish. He has a different Spanish 2 teacher than me and Ben had. Ben is in Spanish 2 right now, and I'm in Spanish 3. But we didn't have Spanish names. I don't have them in Spanish 3. But the one Spanish teacher, the third Spanish teacher at the school, the one that he has, they do have names, you see. And he had to pick from a wall. His name is Adolfo. It's Adolf with an O. His name is Adolf. Josh's name is Adolf.
Ooh, I should go to the Hyrule Castle, right?
I don't know. I haven't been paying attention. I just look at his pink hair and then I laugh to myself and forget about what's happening. Yeah, so his name's Adolfo.
Josh.
Ben. How many they should just kill you for that. Don't stop charging the sword in front of the archers. When they run into you, you can't. I made this like look like what's wrong with you. When they run into you, you can't stop them. You can't see. So we have I have these stints where I get really into something for like a little while, like a very brief amount of time, and then it just kind of fades. Wow, this guy's roasting you. You realize...
I can't attack him with a sword.
Anyway. Oh, those guys are...
Hey, look, it's a witch.
Triforce Heroes bosses. Anyway. Yeah, so, like, I get really into things for a little while, and then it just kind of fades. So, again, it can literally be anything. It can be a TV show, a game, you know.
Book.
It doesn't happen with music, but otherwise, pretty much everything else. Anyway, Ben, learn from your mistakes.
I got it. I'm fine.
Name this episode "Learn from Your Mistakes," me.
Future... No, stop. No.
Anyway, now what was I talking about?
Yeah,
oh yeah, random fads, you know. So there was Smash never faded though. I still love playing Super Smash Brothers for Wii U. I don't know why that one didn't fade. That game is still really fun. But my activity log, I think, December of last year had like a lot of hours, like 100 something. Anyway, most recent ones. You ready? I'm gonna drop some knowledge bombs.
You know, like even more than material objects. Knowledge.
No, we'll get back to that. Children's card games, specifically Yu-Gi-Oh. I never really understood the Pokemon one. We got really into Yu-Gi-Oh. Me and Josh and Ben like a month ago, and we played it for like 2 weeks maybe.
And Josh still plays it.
Not really though. He said he hasn't played in over a week. I mean, I don't know. We can still play. I don't hate it. I don't. There you go. Roasted in the corner. You got some arrows. So yeah, and then in terms of TV shows, I got kind of hooked on the show as well as Chase and Ben sort of did, called Sword Art Online.
What do we do?
I'm always really hesitant because if you mention anime or Josh, he starts Ben. You waved at him. He starts screaming the letters the letters of weeaboo.
E.
The letters of the word weeaboo. So his signature is now W. Also, Ben has a specific screaming of letter chain that we'll talk about on the next episode of BensPlay.
Play in trouble, fire burning cauldron bubble, making mushroom brew. I am the lion.
Oh yeah, I got really into Ruby, the Rooster Teeth animated series. It's technically not an anime. It has Japanese subtitles.
Wow.
It has Japanese dubs, Ben.
Dubs.
Japanese and subs. Next time on BensPlay.
Dubs. Which one do I choose?
We're gonna talk about Ben, the worst mistake of Ben's life.
Oh Lord, please.
Besides Sonic and the Secret Rings.
Yeah, that was a pretty big one.